When Caitlyn Clark came into the WNBA with the Indiana Fever, little did she expect her best friend and former Iowa Hawkeyes teammate, Kate Martin, would also be drafted. Her running mate went to the Las Vegas Aces and spent a season learning from league MVP Aja Wilson. Now, as she was looking towards playing in the unrivaled league and preparing for year 2, she and all WNBA players were watching the first expansion's draft take place in 16 years. When it came to pick from the Las Vegas Aces, the Golden State Valkyries selected their rookie. Head coach Natalie Nakasi went with Martin, knowing all too well what she brings to the table along with her potential. After all, she coached her in her rookie season when Nakase was the assistant coach with the Aces. But this news was met with disappointment from her now former colleagues, as the 24-year-old was much loved by all her teammates and was also a massive crowd favourite. Most notably, her mentor Aja Wilson had these words to tell her mentee. The last sentence was some banter the WNBA MVP threw at her now former teammate as well as coach, as Wilson will face them next season as an opponent. Aja Wilson's side will play them at their home on June 7th, whereas she will welcome them back on July 12th. While Caitlyn Clark has been known to be an active personality on social media, the same cannot be said about the Indiana Fever superstar's boyfriend, Connor McCaffrey. The latter's posts come far and few in between, but he makes sure to make them count whenever they do come. This was exactly the case on Monday night after the Indiana Fever made a massive Clark flex to kick off the WNBA's Rookies Week. The 22-year-old took home Rookie of the Year honors for 2024 behind an incredible and unprecedented campaign, and the Fever made sure to highlight each of Clark's feats in a lengthy X post. McCaffrey caught wind of the post, and in a rare moment on social media moment, the Butler University assistant coach shared a 3-word reaction to the Fever's flex. That's a pretty extensive list, and McCaffrey just wanted to make sure that the Fever were able to cover all the bases. What is clear here is, apart from the fact that fans likely won't be able to witness this type of greatness from a rookie anytime soon, that McCaffrey is extremely proud of what his girlfriend has achieved in her first year as a pro. The scary part is that Clark is just getting started. Her first year in the WNBA required a significant adjustment phase. But now that she has a full campaign under her belt, it's very likely going to be an even bigger year too, for the player who has been heralded as the face of the league. Caitlyn Clark's rise over the past couple of years has been nothing short of phenomenal. After setting all sorts of records during her time with the Iowa Hawkeyes, the 6-foot guard took her talents to the WNBA, where she continued her meteoric rise to superstardom. At this point, there's no denying that the Caitlyn Clark effect is a real thing. One of the biggest benefactors of the same is the WNBA, which according to a recent survey has emerged as the fastest growing brand in the United States. In a recent study released by global decision intelligence company Morning Consult, the WNBA topped the likes of Ben & Jerry's, Microsoft Copilot, YouTube Shorts and Disney Plus, to name a few, as the brand that has had the most growth in 2024 in terms of its purchasing influence on consumers. It's no coincidence that the WNBA's rise coincided with Clark's arrival, and this is exactly what the fans have been saying after hearing the latest news about the league. The WNBA was ranked the fastest growing brand of 2024. The Caitlyn Clark effect, a post on X read. People will say it's because of other rookies' LMFA. Ooh, "It's because of Caitlyn Clark," said another. As one of the posts above pointed out, one piece of tangible data that proves Clark's impact on the league is how jersey sales shot up to 500% at the start of the season, compared to the same period last year. Again, it's no coincidence that this happened right around the time Clark first arrived in the WNBA. The best part for the league is that they will continue to reap the benefits of the famed Caitlyn Clark effect for the years to come. The Golden State Valkyries will start their time in the WNBA next season when they tip off on May 16th. Kate Martin should not be expecting to play as a starter, but should come off the bench. That role will also continue when her best friend, Caitlyn Clark, will go to San Francisco on June 19th. That was the reaction when Caitlyn Clark understood that the person she was closest to for 4 years in college is now going to play for the Golden State Valkyries. With the Indiana Fever set to play in Chase Center first, Clark will also have one of her close former teammates, Temi Fagbenle, playing alongside Martin. The Valkyries have a team assembled of players from other teams, but they will have a task at hand, knowing there will be a lack of least chemistry while starting things off. When facing playoff, Clark and Wilson, the newest team on the block, can expect a tough battle. Caitlyn Clark had a phenomenal WNBA rookie season in 2024, and the Indiana Fever made sure to remind everyone of that on Monday. As the Fever celebrated WNBA Rookies Week, they dropped a lengthy post detailing everything that Clark achieved in her first year in the league. It also came with a photo of the playmaker standing in the middle of the court on the team's logo. Aside from being an all-star in her first year, as well as a member of the All-WNBA First Team, Clark also finished the campaign as the league leader in assists per game, 8.4, and three-pointers made. The 22-year-old guard also led all WNBA rookies in per-game averages in points, assists, steals, field goals made, and three-pointers made. In fact, her points, assists, and triples made are the most by a rookie in league history. As many fans would know, Clark also became the first WNBA rookie ever to record a triple-double, which she did twice. Clark first did it in July against the New York Liberty, during which she tallied 19 points, 12 rebounds, and 13 assists in an 83-78 win. The Fever star replicated the feat 2 months later in a September showdown with the Los Angeles Sparks, during which she recorded 24 points, 10 boards, and 10 dimes. A sixth fan declared, "Greatest rookie season ever." Caitlyn Clark rightfully won Rookie of the Year, following her big season with the Fever. And while Indiana failed to go deep in the postseason, losing to the Connecticut Sun in the first round, the promising start to the youngsters' pro career gives the team and its fan base so much hope for the future. It remains to be seen if Clark can take her game to the next level in 2025, but based on what she has shown so far, there's no reason to doubt her. Caitlyn Clark has been announced as the featured guest of the 2025 Women's Sports Awards on February 4 at the T-Mobile Center in Kansas City. CPKC Stadium hosts Watch Party for KC current playoff game. The Women's Sports Awards are win for KC's largest fundraiser and the nation's largest luncheon honoring National Girls and Women in Sports Day is the annual awards program. Caitlyn Clark led the Iowa Hawkeyes to 3 consecutive Big Ten championships during her collegiate career and made history as the first college player to surpass 3,000 points, 750 rebounds, and 750 assists. Clark was the first overall pick by the Indiana Fever in the 2024 WNBA draft. This came after she took the University of Iowa to back-to-back NCAA championship games. Following an incredible rookie season, Clark was named the 2024 WNBA Rookie of the Year and became the first rookie since Candace Parker in 2008 to be selected to the first team All-WNBA. She is one of only 5 players to ever receive this honor. Sports have played a pivotal role in my life, helping develop critical skills like teamwork, resiliency, and confidence that served me on and off the court, Clark said. WIN for KC are incredible champions for creating opportunity for girls and women through sports. And I'm excited to join them to celebrate those that are making an impact.